V. Let's get Jethro Lightbread. That's a hell of a name. Jethro Lightbread. What's going on? Jethro, how you doing, Jethro?
All right, that's not my real name, but it's very similar to it on the first part. I was a nickname a friend of mine gave me from my city. Um,
Were you a military?
I was military, yes, sir. 8 years in the Army, and then I took a 2 years off and did 4 years in the Marine Corps.
There you go. So what's on your mind, Jethro?
Well, I noticed a lot of people in this space. I'm from Alabama, and
What part of Alabama?
um, Montgomery.
Montgomery. Okay, there you go.
Um, and I just want to say, I understand what it's like to deal with racism, although not as much as a black person or African American person, because I was born into a Jewish family. My mom converted, so half my family's white Christians, and dad's side is all Jewish. So it's kind of interesting. But I noticed that a lot of people here are talking about whether to support Trump or not, and it's been an explosion freak in the numbers of African Americans, especially males and females as well, that are going to vote for Trump. And I think that's kind of cool because I'm MAGA since 2015.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a very significant number of black people who are actually openly supporting Trump. So it's a very interesting election season that we're having. Very, very interesting season. So this election is going to be a doozy. And they're doing early polling and they're seeing these numbers, and it's not looking good for Kamala. Don't let these people fool you. It is not looking good for Kamala, or as the Queen say, Kamala. Iceberg, what's up?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. I'm all good. I'm all good. I'm just a little bit tired, a lot of things I've been thinking about
Oh,
lately. But you know, we don't have to. We don't need to, or we don't need to. We can't just forget about the Boule community. The Boule,
right.
the fraternity, the Boule have always done the bad things for the black community when it comes to thinking about themselves and suppressing the black community, and Obama is always, or the elite have always been a part of the boule. So are the music industry, so are the Hollywood, so are the politicians. So we cannot forget about the boule.
Iceberg, where you from? Where you from, Iceberg?
I'm currently living in Europe, but I've been researching a lot when it comes to the
Where you from? Where you from? Are you from Nigeria or Ghana?
no, I'm from Kenya. I'm from Kenya.
Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Iceberg. Thank you. Okay.
All
Thank you
good.
so much. Okay. For it. All right. So hard for people to say where they're from. Boy, y'all be ducking and dodging. Like, where you from? Well, I read a book one time and I did read. No, nigga, where you from? Where you from? Well, I'm in Amsterdam at the moment. Okay, where you from? Well, once upon a time there was a little Red Riding Hood who had a basket with bushmeat. And nigga, where are you from? It's like pulling teeth. Damn. Just say where you from. Y'all just don't never want to say where you from. Y'all don't be ashamed of your homeland. It's okay. We're not gonna clown you all the time. We're not. Well, sometimes I just want to know who I'm talking to. I just want to know who's calling. That's it. I just want to know who's calling sometimes. It's all love. It's all love. It is all love. Um, let's get we got a lot of folks in here. Shout out to everybody in here. And everybody needs to go to rootworkstyle.com to get your deodorant. Let's get justice for all in the building. Justice for all. What's up, justice for all?
Tariq, just a disclosure, I'm from Kenya, and
Lord, a lot of Kenyan.
I know lots of Kenyans here. Um,
Are
but
you-
in Ohio for the last I'm in Ohio for the last 15 years. The the issue that I thought needs to be clarified is that there is no way undocumented immigrants get social security numbers. This whole thing that we are discussing here, and again, I know I can already tell where you stand on this issue. This is a Trump lie that really needs to somebody to have give us evidence of how does undocumented immigrant get social security number once.
Because if you get an ID, you can get a social security card, brother.
Right, okay, all right, okay, so let's work on that. Then you are documented. So the question of trying to use the word undocumented, illegal alien, whatever you or we try to call
Okay, so okay, those are semantics. Okay, okay, those are semantics. Okay, yeah. Those are semantics. Those are just word games.
those are
When if you can get
those are
an
the word games
no,
that
no,
you're bringing up here, which are completely
no. Okay, if you get an ID, you can get a social security card,
right. But by the time
right?
you get here, you're documented. What's your definition of like undocumented? But this is the same
Thing that
argument that was going forth earlier, and I was like, okay, wait
okay,
a minute,
that's the
where we get
slow down. See, this is I don't want you to play word games. So yeah, now you're playing word games. See, now that's not going to work. If somebody comes over here, they're letting people over here with no documents just pop up somewhere and get an ID. Okay, right? Let's just slow walk this thing. They're letting people come over here with no documents. You can just like places like Minnesota, where you can just waltz on in, you can document it and get an ID. They had a whole big campaign
so
for that,
then
a whole big push.
what is that undocumented? If you get an ID, you're documented. What's your whole point of undocumented?
That's the point. Yeah, you get documented, but you're popping up somewhere. Nobody knows where you're from. You could have been a killer or sexual abuser back somewhere where we don't know where you came from. You come over here, and then now you're documented. You get an ID, and then you get a social security number. So you get a fresh new lease on life. And you can bring the degenerate mindset over here. So, yeah, that's not inaccurate to say that undocumented people can come over here and get IDs and social security numbers. But you're trying to split hairs on the term
I'm not
undocumented.
splitting hairs on
Yeah,
this. I'm trying to do a little bit of education that this is a hateful phrase, and we are borrowing and trying to pander around what Trump wants to make us hate each other, including hating your own black people just because you came, or maybe your ancestors and people came earlier than you. And now all of a sudden we are getting into this whole conversation of trying to have people like Trump who think that black people are subhuman, or they have like bad genes. This is completely, this is nonsensical. I can't even, Tariq, believe that we are buying into this Trump nonsense of thinking that
y'all
we are
keep,
not fully developed as a people.
y'all keep trying to tie foundational Black Americans into this whole thing where Trump is about to deport people, and y'all keep trying to tie us in it. We are Bennett. We ain't in it. And you're like, "Well, just because you came earlier, you're saying black people who came before a little earlier. No, we didn't come earlier. We built this joint. All right. Well, don't try to make us into some damn early immigrants. We built it. We didn't come earlier. We built it, brother. Y'all came later. There's an issue that people got with immigrants. Y'all need to work that out. Don't drag us into that, brother. Why don't y'all stand up to these people and make it happen on your own? Y'all been telling us how thorough you are and how much smarter you are and how much harder you work. Get to working hard, right?
Yeah,
Come on,
we,
Justice.
we, we, we are, but the very honest truth, you understand that there is nothing good for you and me in Trump's
Well,
racist way of doing politics when it comes to the
Justice.
way of calling us that this is bad genes. This is a fucking
Slow
guy
down, Joe.
who, sorry, this guy.
I gotta mute you. I'm not gonna keep talking over your ass. I mean, damn. Slow down. Slow down. Simmer down. All right. S- Turn the stove down a little bit. The bush meat is boiling too much. Turn the stove down. Let's let the goosey soup simmer a little bit. Let it simmer, brother. Slow down. Talking about Trump is bad for you and me. Listen, Trump has already been in office. Trump never put any policies together that harmed foundational Black Americans. That's why these scare tactics aren't really working on us. We got to be very honest. When Trump was in office, Trump didn't do anything or put any policies together that harmed foundational Black Americans. So really don't have a legitimate gripe with him. That's why there are certain people who are openly supporting him. They were like, hey, he didn't really harm us. So, the Kamala and Biden, their policies are kicking us in the ass. So there are people who are open to hear what Trump has to say. So you, as an immigrant, now you got some issues. There's some issues that you guys might have, but my brother, why are you trying to drag foundational Black Americans into your issues, sir? Go ahead.
Nobody's dragging whatever whatever this thing of foundational Black Americans. But anyway, the
Wait, slow down. Oh no, 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 no. What do you mean? Whatever this thing is? So no, no, no. Let's deal with that. What do you mean? Whatever this thing is? We're foundational Black America. What part of that do you not understand, sir?
okay, we are all one people, and
Sir,
you
if you
are
don't,
okay, buddy.
sir, no, no.
I can't even make a comment at all. So you, what do okay, go ahead.
Wait, no, 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 no. How are we all one people? So go ahead and explain. I'll let you go ahead. I'm gonna let you get it. I'm gonna let you get your point off. We're all one people, and what? Go ahead.
Your Trump simply wants to make in his own demented um what is it like, I can't even tell. This is racist way of doing politics. Is it simply wants to uh use the phrase make America white again. So it's
Okay, slow down. Okay. I'm trying to let you talk, but you're not just gonna say anything. You're just saying stuff now. So let me reel you back in. Now let's go back. You were like this foundation of Black American thing. Why are you trying to minimize our lineage, sir? What now? Let's get into that. Why are you trying to minimize our lineage?
I'm not minimizing the lineage of anybody. What I'm trying to be clear on is that um, this thing is about your tracing your roots, which, by the way, you probably would be Kenyan anyway. The point here is that
Well,
all of
how? Because Kenya didn't exist 500 years ago. So how would I be Kenyan?
who didn't exist.
Kenya didn't exist 500 years ago. That wasn't called Kenya. It was a whole different nation state 500 years ago. So how would I be a Kenyan? And my family's been here for centuries.
Tariq, you're as black as I am. As black, my accent probably notwithstanding, you're as freaking black as I am. Your roots are from my probably my backyard. So this whole thing, yes, I am perfectly okay with whether it's Black Americans, whoever is supporting Trump or supporting Kamala Harris and all that. That is no point. But we cannot use this political season to continually divide ourselves and try to make it look like, oh, just because um and of course I know you.
Okay, slow down. Okay, number one, you're saying I'm as black as you. You guys do not really call yourselves or label yourselves as black. We are the only people that made blackness something that's fashionable and something that's openly acceptable. We, as foundational Black Americans, we made blackness a thing. You guys don't even consider yourself or call yourselves black over there. Also, the whole "we are one" narrative. You're not all as one over in your homeland. In your homeland, particular Kenya, there's a gazillion tribes over there alone, let alone all over Africa. Y'all got a whole bunch of different tribes in Kenya. So everybody's not looking at themselves as one big black unit. You're not. When you come over here, many of you immigrants from East Africa, Central Africa, West Africa, you come over here and form these little enclaves within your own community where you interact and trade and do business with people within your own immigrant community. You still delineate from us and don't let you guys award or type of accolade. You go out of your way to make sure people know that you're not a foundational Black American. You are a Kenyan. You are something else. The only time y'all want to be on the we all one big nigga is when the white racists are attacking you and you need foundational Americans to offer protection and to fight for you. That's the only time. And we're saying, hey, man, you need to put the gloves on and handle that yourself. That's what we're saying. I mean,
I do. And by the way, that is a very perfect description of where the discrepancy is between we, the Black people. And that has been going on. And you're supposed to bridge the gap, not make it wider. But what you're doing right now is trying to make it look like, yes, you continue doing that. And we, your use of we and all this is just simply because you're trying to drive some completely narrative that needs to be repaired. So the
what
point,
narrative?
the point of like, okay, the point that the people whoever come here as immigrants from Africa, and out of our ignorance, because this is not a thing that I wish we can. I'll look for you, but as long as we continue doing this, it is not helping. It's completely dividing even further. Which something that
Dude, no, okay, handle your business. I'm not obligated to put the cape on for anybody. We didn't help y'all enough. We done enough. We didn't help you over in your homeland. We've helped enough. It's time do you, because us allowing a whole bunch of people coming over here, that's not helping us no more. That's not really doing anything for us. It's not benefiting us. And then what happens is, speaking of Kenyan, we got your fellow Kenyan, Obama, who we put in office, who didn't do a damn thing for us, and now he's trying to
that's
run
not
a
even
name.
true.
Well, what you mean it's not true? What did he do for us? Oh, I got to hear this. What did Barack Obama do for us? Man, I got to hear this. Go ahead. You got the floor. I'm quiet. I'm gonna mute my damn self. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I muted myself. Go ahead.
So,
I muted myself. Go.
what was he supposed to do that he did not do?
No, 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 no. Tell me what he did. You said no. That's not true. He must have did something. So tell me what he did for Foundation Black Americans. Go.
You see, one of the things that I think we need to be clear on is trying to be very um, definitive in terms of what you're.
Dude, I don't want bushmeat babble. I want you to tell me what Barack Obama did for foundational Black Americans. You babbling. You better tell me what he did for us. Go ahead. You're not muted. Go ahead, sir. Justice for all. Go ahead. Don't get quiet now, sir. Go ahead. Now he can't find the button to unmute himself. Oh, I can't find the button now, nigga. I'm lost. I'm confused, nigga. No, go ahead. Don't get quiet now. Go ahead, sir. Now he's very quiet. I do not have him muted. I do not have him muted. Now he can't say nothing. Man, you better not even think about telling a lie that Obama did something for us. Man, don't even think of that. He's your fellow Kenyan. Oh, we just did. He left. There you go. All right. He bounced. I didn't get him out of here. He realized he can't say nothing, so bounced. You understand? He left. This dude just bounced. He couldn't fix them. Man, please. Don't sit up here like we're obligated to do something. We didn't help Kenyans enough. I'm talking specifically about Kenyans. We put a damn Kenyan in office who didn't do a damn thing for us except sign laws to protect police when they were harming us. We don't owe you nothing. We don't owe you. Better thank Obama too for that. Your fellow Kenyan. We don't owe a damn thing. These folks sit up here and go out of their way to delineate from us, black family. Let's be real. They go out of their way to delineate from us. They make sure to let folks know they are not us. They go over here and they start cornering certain industries, bringing in their buddies, talking about divisiveness. That's why you go to places like in LA, the parking lots, my LA people know what I'm talking about. Most of the parking lots are run by Ethiopians. Y'all notice that? They got a damn near monopoly on the parking business in Los Angeles. All of the parking places, they got a monopoly on it. They bring in all of their buddies and employ their buddies, and they bring in all their relatives and employ their relatives. They go out of their way to delineate with jobs in other industries. That's why you see certain industries, it's a certain immigrant type that's a bunch of them in those industries. They delineate all the time. And the only time they want to be on some, hey, let's be brothers, when the white supremacists are going after them, and then they want us to come in and protect them. We're cool. And they keep trying to play these little Jedi mind tricks with Trump. With Trump, Trump is going to get us. Come on, you guys, we got to get together. Trump is going to get all of us. All the same. No, nah, no, we good, bro. Yeah, we foundational black. What is that foundational black American shit? You're from Kenya, nigga. I ain't from no damn Kenya. That's why they always try to Africanize us. They love trying to Africanize us so that we can get some kind of fake camaraderie when they need us. When it's like we're like a break glass just in case Negroes. So they want to try to tie us over there somehow so they can use us to protect them. No, we're not playing that game. And on Annette. See, waiting for a minute, Miss Annette. Annette, you want to hop on, dear? Oh, well, let me add you in. Okay, my bad. I thought I added you. My bad, Annette. My bad. I thought I added you as a speaker. Go ahead, Annette. Annette looking like a PTA teacher. You look like you work for the school board. Where? Hey, Miss Annette. I'm good, beloved. How are
I'm
you?
good. I'm good. Going back to the topic with Barack Obama, I think the Democratic play with this was trying to get that feeling that, in the moment feeling back when Obama ran, and, most of the Black people in the country were just excited to have a Black president that was capable of
Right,
actually being elected. And we don't have that
right.
with Kamala.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Yeah, we're just doing her like that. But go ahead, sis.
Yeah. And so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to resonate those emotions. And I have been a lifelong Democrat. But what I'm doing this time is I'm voting for policies because I am seeing
Yes.
the illegals come in. My son is a convicted felon. I had to get
Mhm.
him an apartment in my name. He could not find a place to live. I had to get it in my name. But you have these unvetted immigrants coming across into the United States. They're getting housing, they're getting jobs,
Yeah.
they're getting EBT. How does an illegal pass a background check to get into an apartment?
Yes. Absolutely. Real talk.
Right.
That's real talk. Yeah. But thank you so much, beloved. Yeah, that's man, listen, the immigration thing is killing the Democrats right now. We ain't feeling it. And this dude want to call up and kind of split hairs on what's undocumented and all that. Yeah, they come over and get, man, if you can get an ID, you can get a new social security number, man. These folks are getting whole new lines of credit, the whole shebang. And like the sister called up, her son can't get into that. He can't even get an apartment. Yeah, we do something 20 years ago. That shit follows us for the rest of our damn lives. I just got my license renewed. I got my license renewed, and it took me a minute to get it renewed because they found it was some kind of hit from 1992 from a parking ticket I got driving in Alabama somewhere. I think I was driving from Alabama to Atlanta, and I got a parking ticket, a traffic ticket. It got paid, but it was still on the books, and it just randomly popped up recently, and I had to just do a whole bunch of stuff and get a whole bunch of letters and just jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get that cleared up. We got to go through just real janky ass stuff for every little thing. We get a parking ticket, man. We got our licenses are jeopardized. It's a whole thing. But yeah, this was a traffic ticket from like 30 years ago that delayed me getting my license renewed now. Yeah. So yeah, we have to go through this kind of stuff, and then you got some random gang member hopping across the border, getting an apartment and a $15,000 EBT card. I'm like, what the hell, man? Please, I'd be damned if I vote for a damn Democrat, man, with that type of filth going on. Hell no, hell to the damn no. And then them same people moseying across the border, getting all of these benefits from our tax dollars, will be telling us 10 years from now, well, damn, black people, I came over here with $3. Why didn't you pull yourself up by your bootstraps like I did, buddy? They'll be telling us that in 10 years or 5 years. Hell, some of them are doing it and ain't even waiting. In Chicago, did y'all see it was some Hispanics up there telling black people that they need to stop begging? They were at some city council meeting. Some of the Hispanics were in there yelling at black folks with an accent. They got an accent. You need to stop begging. You need to get up and work. And they just got here. They ain't even waiting. They're crawling across the border talking shit. You niggas need to build yourself up by your bootstraps. Stop begging the watchman. What? So it's funny style, man. It's real funny style. All right. Let me get a couple of more people in here. We've been in here for a long time. We've been in here for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Should I get one more? Should I get one more call? Because we got a lot of people in here. Y'all in here, we got like damn near 1,500 people in the middle of the night. And now I'm in Hawaii. It's 10:30 here. So what time is that in LA? It's 1 o'clock in LA and 4 o'clock on the East Coast, I think. So shout out to you guys. Raise your hand if y'all want to get on. Let's get one more good call in here, because I do have to do some writing tonight. Let's get one more good call. Raise your hand if you're ready. Raise your hand if you're ready. Let me get crazy ass Trinity in here. Trinity be sending me all types of crazy ass emails. Trinity, what's up, dear? Trinity, what's happening?
Hey, everything is everything. Grand rising, everyone. Peace, power, love, lineage-based reparations. So I didn't want to get too off topic, but Flex, you brought up musty tethers and Monopoly, right? The family and I, we're in Minnesota right now. And please, oh my God, the Mall of America, nothing but Somalians. I went to Walmart and there was nothing but Somalian workers too. But I'm like, okay, it's Walmart, whatever. We've been to Mall of America like 3 days in a row. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like it, like crazy. And then today, oh my God, we need some like group work cards or something. I was getting on a ride. This Somalian smelled so bad. I think he had an FBA co-worker, and I looked at her like, girl, how can you do this?
Lord,
But I was just wondering, what was up with that? Like, wow.
There it is. But thank you so much, Trinity. Thank you so much, beloved. Let me get Kamal in the building. Kamal, Mr. Kamal, hop in, sir. Mr. Kamal. All right. Mr. Kamal, he's not saying nothing. Let's get Bike Man in the building. Bike Man, Bike Man, Bike Man. Bike Man. Mr. Bike Man. All right, Mr. Bike Man ain't saying nothing. Let me get him out of here. Let me get Bike Man out of here. Let me get Brother Kamal out of here. He's now. Kamal, you ready, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm very ready. I thank you for holding
There you
this. I I have lived here for the past 35 years, and I must say, as somebody who thinks himself immersed in Black history, African American history, I do know, and I'm very grateful to the sacrifices that people like Jesse Jackson has done back in the 80s in bringing more people of color to America, especially folks from Africa. And I'm also very aware of many of the other things that African Americans have done throughout the years for the
go.
continent at large. I do disagree with you uh, on when you were talking about Trump being policies that he has put in place that have benefited the African American community in America. And I say that I do realize that there was that one major initiative that he has come up with in which he supported and funded to a great extent a long-term funding for what used to be called United Negro College Fund. Back in the early 90s, they would have a telethon in which they would raise funds, and I have gladly and proudly contributed to those funds. Uh, I, however, realized that Trump and the Republican Party have over the years chipping away the progress that African Americans have made since the beginning, since the civil rights movement, and all of the progress that African Americans have made throughout these people. I've just Googled it. The Black American enrollment in Ivy League in America went down this year. And this is a result of all the policies that have been pushed by the Republicans at the state level here in Washington.
Like what?
In Washington State, there was
What,
an initiative that was
what are the policies? Okay, what are the policies that stop black enrollment in Ivy League schools? What are the policies? Kamal, go ahead. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. He's not. I was gonna let him explain, but it's gonna be very long winded. Okay, it's gonna be long winded, and I don't want to hear like a 30-minute dissertation where he's talking in circles. I can already feel that coming. Okay, Lord, let's get crusty. Let's get Krusty Puller.
Hey,
Krusty.
can you hear me?
Yes, what's
Hey,
up,
not much,
Crust?
man. I was just skipping spaces and jumped into this one, and sounded pretty interesting to me. Uh,
Yes.
I don't even know what to say here, or what the whole drive is, or what's going on. But uh,
Well, you requested to get on. Why do you want
well,
to get
I
on?
wanted to say something. Uh,
Okay.
with racial equality and all that. Um, I've never been that way. I've just always been a person that if you treat me good, I treat you good. We go from there. Uh,
There you go.
if somebody wants to get somewhere, they need to work towards it.
There you go. Thank you. Okay, yeah, this is. Listen, let me to the white listeners. Let me explain. And we welcome everybody, but you don't. White people do this when they call up. When y'all see a bunch of black people, the first thing they have to come up and just explain how they're not racist. You don't have to do that. It's all right. You don't have to do that. White people do that all the time. Um, when they see thousands of black people congregated, the first thing they have to do is explain. They come in explaining about how racist you're not. And truth be told, we don't believe you. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it a thou. We don't believe you, so just don't even go there. Don't just say what you gotta say. You when you come in here, listen, dude. I don't know why everybody's in here, dude. I see a lot of blacks, dude. First of all, my best friend in college was black, dude. My buddy. Didn't have a racist bone in my body, dude. I love the blacks. I don't like discrimination, dude. My nanny was a negress, and I love Ice Cube, and I love rap. I'm not a racist at all, dude. I had some Popeyes chicken Thursday, dude, with my black buds. So I just want all of us to get together, dude. It's one people, man. All right, okay, all right. We ain't got to do all that. Y'all got to come in and explain. You don't have to explain. It's all right. It's okay. Just come on in and chop it up. Just chop it up. We value. Just give us your opinion. If you got an opinion on something, just come on in and chop it up, man. This is not a racist AA meeting. Hi, my name is John. 20 years ago, I discriminated against some coloreds. I'm not like that anymore, man. I saw the errors in my ways, dude. Okay, okay. This is not an AA meeting for racists. All right, just come on in and chop it up, man. Just keep it real breezy and just keep it real funky. We'll be good. All right. Anyway, but listen. Go to microphonecheck.com. It's a very good documentary about hip hop. It's called Microphone Check. It's my latest film, phenomenal film. Krusty, you need to watch that film, sir. Since you like the black experience, that's a great black experience you can engage in. Microphonecheck.com. Great film. Also, y'all need to get your deodorant called Rootwork. Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com. It's the best deodorant in the game right now. Rootworkstyle.com. Phenomenal deodorant. All natural deodorant, ladies and gentlemen. And you need that, family. We can't put all those chemicals under our arms. That's very dangerous. So you need to fight that must, the natural foundational Black American way with Rootwork deodorant. And you get that at rootworkstyle.com. All right, family. And if you're in LA, go down to the Hidden History Museum tomorrow in the morning. If you are in Los Angeles, come visit the Hidden History Museum. For more information, that's hiddenhistorymuseum.com. All right, guys, I'm up out of here. It's been real. Papi Akute, Lola Vuve to the family. Peace.
Root work, feel that natural flow. Root work, stay fresh wherever you go. Root work, I like the way it feels. Root work, the magic is so real. Root work, you need